He's smooth. He's patient. He's lethal. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, better known as SGA, has gone from overlooked rookie to NBA superstar, carrying a franchise with quiet confidence and electrifying skill. But the big question remains: can Shai lead the Oklahoma City Thunder to an NBA championship in 2025? Let's take a deep dive into his story, his journey, his team, and the championship dream. Born on July 12, 1998, in Toronto, Canada, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander grew up in Hamilton, Ontario, in a family that valued discipline and excellence. His mother, Charmaine Gilgeous, was an Olympic sprinter. Athleticism was in his blood, but basketball wasn't always the obvious path. Shai started taking basketball seriously as a teenager. He transferred to Hamilton Heights Christian Academy in Tennessee for better competition and training. There, his talents truly began to blossom. Though he wasn't the highest-rated recruit, his game was intelligent, composed, and mature beyond his years. College footage at the University of Kentucky, under coach John Calipari, Shai wasn't a top dog from day one. But by mid-season, he had become the Wildcats' best player, leading the team with his poise, crafty finishing, and court vision. He averaged 14.4 points, 5.1 assists, and 1.6 steals in his freshman year, pushing Kentucky into the Sweet 16. His stock rose fast. 2018 NBA Draft Night: Shai was selected 11th overall in the 2018 NBA Draft by the Charlotte Hornets, then traded to the LA Clippers. That night, the NBA gained one of its most methodical assassins. SGA's rookie year with the Clippers was solid. He started 73 games, averaged 10.8 points, and showcased maturity well beyond his age. But it was in 2019, when he was traded to the Oklahoma City Thunder as part of the Paul George deal, that things truly changed. At first, he played alongside Chris Paul and Dennis Schroeder, learning and growing. By 2021, the team belonged to him. His numbers improved year after year, from 19 points per game to 23, then to 24, then to 31.4 points per game in the 2022-23 season. But it wasn't just about stats. Shai's unique rhythm, a mix of herky-jerky movement, hesitation, and elite footwork, confused even the best defenders. He wasn't the fastest or the flashiest, but he was a surgeon on the court. And by 2023, he was named to the All-NBA first team. After trading away stars like Russell Westbrook and Paul George, the Thunder began a full rebuild. Under GM Sam Presti's master plan, they accumulated a mountain of draft picks and young talent. And at the center of it all was Shai. Enter Josh Giddey, a 6 feet 8 inches playmaker from Australia. Then came Jalen Williams, a versatile two-way wing. And in 2022, OKC drafted Chet Holmgren, a 7-footer with elite shot blocking, rebounding, and perimeter skills. By the 2023-24 season, this young core started turning heads. They made the playoffs as a top seed in the West. Shai averaged over 30 points per game, Chet anchored the defense, and Jalen provided crucial scoring and energy. OKC was no longer rebuilding, they were contending. SGA is a rare breed. His game isn't built on speed or brute strength, it's built on timing, angles, and IQ. He lives in the mid-range. He stops on a dime. His change of pace is elite. He's a 3-level scorer, a crafty finisher, a pick-and-roll master, and a sneaky good defender, using his long 6 feet 11 inches wingspan to contest shots and disrupt passing lanes. But more importantly, he's a leader. SGA leads by example. He doesn't yell. He doesn't chase attention. He shows up, works hard, and inspires his team through consistency and professionalism. The blueprint of a contender: SGA, Jalen Williams, and Chet Holmgren. If you're searching for the future of NBA team building, look no further than the Oklahoma City Thunder's trio: Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Jalen Williams, and Chet Holmgren. Together, they aren't just rising stars, they are a perfectly calibrated system of complementary skill sets, tactical synergy, and elite-level basketball IQ. Let's break it down. Complementary playstyles. A trio built to balance. SGA is the heart of the offense, smooth, deliberate, a mid-range technician who can draw fouls, collapse defenses, and manipulate space with surgical precision. Jalen Williams, on the other hand, is a Swiss Army knife. He can handle the ball, slash, hit spot-up threes, and defend 1 through 4. His game is fluid, reactive, and team-oriented. Chet Holmgren, the big man with guard skills, brings a unicorn-like presence on both ends. He can stretch the floor with his shooting, protect the rim with elite timing, and initiate fast breaks off rebounds or blocks. Their styles don't clash, they connect. Where SGA slows the pace and picks his spot, Jalen cuts and reads. Where Chet pulls opposing centers to the perimeter, Shai attacks the paint. This triangle of talent keeps defenses guessing, and that unpredictability is deadly. Tactical fit. Modern offense in motion. Coach Mark Daigneault's offensive system thrives on movement, spacing, and decision-making, and this trio executes it flawlessly. SGA often initiates in isolation or pick and roll, demanding double teams. Chet screens and pops out beyond the arc, drawing defenders away from the rim. Jalen attacks the gaps, makes extra passes, and capitalizes on defensive rotations. Each player can handle the ball. Each can shoot. Each can read the floor. That means less stagnation, more options, and endless counters. If you switch on defense, SGA will isolate your mismatch. Hedge the pick and roll? Jalen slips backdoor. Leave Chet open? That's 3 points. The system flows, because the trio knows how to play with and off each other. Defense. Smart, long, relentless. This isn't just an offensive trio. It's a two-way nightmare. Chet Holmgren is the anchor. He alters shots at the rim, helps off weak side, and closes out to shooters at 7 feet tall. Jalen Williams uses his length and anticipation to guard wings and create steals. He doesn't gamble, he disrupts. SGA is quietly elite at staying in front of his man, contesting without fouling, and reading passing lanes. Together, they cover ground, switch seamlessly, and communicate constantly. Their wingspans overwhelm. Their timing confuses. Their effort never dips. And when they clamp down, it leads to transition, and they know how to finish the break. Chemistry. Not just teammates. Basketball soulmates. Talent alone doesn't win titles. It's chemistry that creates legacy. And SGA, Jalen, and Chet genuinely click. Watch their body language. Listen to their interviews. These guys trust each other. They defer when needed. They lift each other up. SGA's calm leadership sets the tone. Jalen's emotional spark ignites runs. Chet's competitive fire holds them accountable. There's no ego, just purpose. They communicate on the floor like seasoned veterans. Hand gestures. Eye contact. Unspoken understanding. It's the kind of chemistry that can't be coached. It's earned through reps, sweat, and belief. When you combine elite talent, complementary skill sets, unselfish basketball, and undeniable chemistry, you don't just get a great team. You get a contender. SGA, Jalen Williams, and Chet Holmgren are the NBA's next great trio. And if they stay healthy, keep growing, and stay together, the championship window in Oklahoma City isn't just open, it's wide open. Now we arrive at the big question. Can Shai Gilgeous-Alexander lead the Thunder to an NBA championship in 2025? Here's what they've got going for them. Checkmark elite talent. Shai is a top 10 player in the league. Chet Holmgren provides rim protection and floor spacing. Jalen Williams can guard multiple positions and score efficiently. Checkmark depth. Players like Isaiah Joe, Lou Dort, and Cason Wallace offer shooting, defense, and energy off the bench. Checkmark chemistry. This team plays unselfishly. They move the ball. They trust each other. Checkmark coaching. Mark Daigneault has built a strong culture and emphasizes both player development and system-oriented basketball. But here's what they're up against. Warning experience. Many of their key players are under 25. Playoff basketball is a different beast. Warning Western Conference competition. Teams like the Nuggets, Mavericks, and Timberwolves are loaded and battle-tested. Warning injuries. Staying healthy is always a factor in a deep playoff run. Still, the Thunder are no longer a maybe. They're a real threat. And with Shai leading the charge, nothing is impossible. Regardless of whether they win the title in 2025, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is carving out a legendary path. He's already Canada's new basketball icon, following in the footsteps of Steve Nash. He's an all-NBA talent, a silent killer on the court, and the centerpiece of a rising dynasty. At just 26 years old in 2025, Shai still has many prime years ahead. And he's only getting better. Montage of big SGA plays, crowd eruptions, and jersey swaps with NBA stars. So, will Shai Gilgeous-Alexander bring a championship to Oklahoma City in 2025? The pieces are there. The momentum is real. And if anyone can do it with calm brilliance and surgical precision, it's Shai. But now we want to hear from you. Down finger, drop your thoughts in the comments. Will the Thunder win it all this year? Is Shai the best point guard in the NBA right now? How far can this OKC core go in the next 5 years? If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button, subscribe to Behind the Name, and ring the bell so you never miss an episode. We cover the lives and legacies of the greatest athletes and underdogs across time. Thanks for watching, and remember, every legend has a beginning. And for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the story is still being written.